Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Roleplay Dragon Age 2. I am Cole Wulfrun, your favorite buff dungeon master. This is Hawk. He's a handsome boy. We have our crew here, and we're going to do a depressing mission. Hold on, I'm double checking that I turn my microphone on. Yes, I did. Okay. Let's talk to
I hear you're in need of a bit of help.
So you're the reinforcements the magistrate promised?
Mm-hmm.
The man you're looking for, he's holed up in the ruins. Though I doubt he's still in one piece.
That bastard's to be brought in alive after all he's done?
Uh-oh.
Just because it isn't you and your pretty little shemlin children he's after.
Pretty children.
Look at these guards. I doubt either of them has to worry about having pretty children.
That's so fucked
That's
up.
not what I meant. The man you're after, he targets elves. He dragged my daughter into those ruins and killed her. I want him dead. My girl, Leah, she wasn't his first victim. Over the years, he's taken dozens of our children, and not once has he paid
So
for his
he's an
crime.
elven child murderer. That's fucked up.
Would you mind telling me who you are?
My name is Elven. I'm a merchant in the city. Please, no one else cares that our children are being slaughtered like beasts.
How does this go unnoticed? Yeah, good
There must
question.
be some humans who would take offense to these disappearances.
We're nothing to them. Even if this murderer does finally go before the courts, the magistrate won't take our word over his.
Sadly, probably not. Elves are, like, seriously second-class citizens in the world of Dragon Age. At least in Dragon Age 2 and Origins. Inquisition, not as much, like, still pretty heavily, but it's not a focus like it is in Dragon Age Origins and 2.
Why only elves? Why not human children as well?
We're easy prey. No one thinks twice when an elven child disappears.
Yeah, he's a monster.
I'll tear his throat out myself.
Thank you, Sarah. You have no idea what this means.
You couldn't turn to the guards.
For all my damn coin, I'm still only an elven.
Yeah, Aveline, that doesn't work half the time.
No justice for my girl in the courts of Kirkwall.
What do you say about all this?
Yes. What do you have to say?
Oh,
They won't go in after him. They're stalling, trying to give the murdering bastard a chance to get away.
Oi now, elf. Like we said before, you're bleeding mad if you think we'll be going against the magistrate's orders.
you guys can't go against the magistrate's orders, but I can. And what if Aveline gave you different orders? She's your guard captain. She's your direct superior. Magistrate's kind of higher up, though. But, like, conflict a little bit? Yeah, I'll help him.
This murderer cannot be allowed to walk free.
Then that bastard will finally get what he deserves. Thank you.
Not wise, stranger. You try to take justice into your own hands, the magistrate will have your head.
Oh, Willie.
Only if it's reported.
Well, we'll be quiet then.
Fuck. I'll be quiet. I've never done this quest with Aveline, I don't think, and I'm kind of glad she's here. Because this is going to get some interesting... I like it. Ruined Passage. And my dog's just barked kind of angrily. Everything okay? I'll be right back, folks. Sorry about that, folks. I had to go away for a second. My dogs, one of them was getting real food aggressive lately, and the other one doesn't defend himself very much when he should. Which is funny because the one who gets food aggressive is the smaller and much weaker one, and the big boy. Oh, fucking spiders. Ooh, we can try out our new spell, though. Doesn't work as well with spiders. Like, we don't know what's in the ruins. Homies, it's literally just giant spiders. Oh, who leveled up? It said someone leveled up. Did no one level up? Weird. I got the ding. Graphics still look... Honestly, these graphics hold up pretty well from... despite being from... Fireball! Fenris hitting people real good. Barrick! Unlock the door, please, or unlock the chest, please, sweetheart. Okay. Now. Oh, I can't go this way. Why did it let me try then? That's probably these reused maps, is sometimes they just cut things off randomly. And why are we in Dwarven... Why are we in Dwarven Ruins? This doesn't make much sense. Which is so funny, because this is actually a really cool map design. But it's just not fitting for the mission we're on. Kona Colvis. Frosty tips. Give him the frosted tips, Hawk. Oh my god, that's what I gotta call it now. Kona Colvis, the frosted tips. Fenris, have you... Yep, you already did safe. Good boy. Hit this guy, Fenris. Hit him real... Mighty blow! Okay. Fireball. Come on. Get it. Good. Killed all the spoders. Okay. Is that locked? No, it's not. Go get it, Hawk. Gonna have a lot of stuff to sell when I get out of here. Can't go that way either. I gotta go all the way around. Because they want to pad out this mission. It's still a short one. Like, look at this map, right? This would be so fucking cool if it actually was not like just one of the ones they recycle. I mean, it looks great. The maps are well made. They're just fucking recycled heavily. Which I guess like some people have joked, oh, it's kind of like what some people do in D&D in real life because they have limited number of physical maps to use. And that's fair. I've even done that a few times when I'm not building terrain. But, like, in a AAA video game, and yes, Dragon Age 2 was a AAA game. Every Dragon Age game is a AAA developer game. So, can't make that excuse for Dragon Age. Find the bones. This way. Honk, you gotta walk faster, buddy. Come on, Thomas. And... enemies! Oh, fuck! Me, arcane horror. Fenris, murder. Mighty blow. Kill this bitch, please. Wait, where'd he go? Is he dead? Varric. Kill him. Good. Now, pinning shot this guy. Yeah, you're an archer, Varric. Get the fuck out of the range. Yeah, and all that shit I just talked about the game, and then I go back here to the combat, and I'm like, and the combat's still amazing. Combat in this game is still fucking great. Where's my dog? He's a good boy. Get it. You know what? This is a bigger fight. Firestorm. Get it. Oh, Hawk. You need to heal, buddy. Who's shooting at me? And this last guy... Oh, yeah, he's dead. Evelyn fucked his ass up. Oh, Varric leveled up. Good! Attributes. Con and dexterity, because why not? Oh, Archer's Lance. That's a good one. Wait, am I level 7? Yeah, I think I have stuff I can equip now, right? The Long Trek. I think these are part of this armor, but that armor is better. Quick flight. Future Skeletons, yeah. Helm of Marterral. The one I'm wearing is better, but what's this one look like? I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm gonna have helmets turned off the entire game because non-warrior helmets in any like fantasy game look fucking dumb. Like mage helmets and like rogue masks. Some rogue masks look kind of cool, but like rogue masks and stuff like that look way better in sci-fi than they do in fantasy. But warrior helmets, some helmets look real fucking cool. Like there's a reason I use Daemon Targaryen's helmet for Kylan's cosplay. If you've seen the pictures of my Kylan cosplay fully, yeah, I use Daemon Targaryen's helmet and it looks... Oh, hi little girl.
Who are you? Please, can you get me out of here? I just want to go home.
Leah, your father told us you were dead.
How do you know that's Leah?
Father? Is he safe? Kelder said that he'd hurt my family if I didn't come with him.
So we have a name to our serial killer.
The man who took me.
Are you hurt?
I don't see any injuries. Are you all right?
Oh.
He hit me. Told me I was nothing. I begged him to stop hurting me. I didn't think he would, but out of nowhere, he pushed me away and just started crying. Don't you see? He didn't mean to hurt me. He
Demons.
told me there are demons. They
Is he a mage?
These horrible things.
Demons. If he is possessed, then it's not his fault, but he'd have to be a mage. You cannot be possessed by a demon if you're not a mage. In most fantasy settings and like stuff like that, yeah. But in Dragon Age, you cannot be possessed by a demon unless you're a mage, unless through very, very like specific circumstances that require like crazy rituals and shit. So
I'll have to remember to use that. A demon made me do it.
There are a lot of cruel people out there, Princess. Completely demon-free.
yeah, there are, Varric.
But it's true. How else could he do something?
He could
like
just
this?
be awful.
She is a child and does not understand. Her pity is admirable, but misplaced.
Yeah, he's gotta die. I'm sorry.
Sorry, he's a dead man.
But it's not his fault. It's not.
It is.
Run to the entrance. You'll find your father there.
Yeah, like, I've heard people say in this quest, like, oh, well, we have sympathy for Kelder because he's got mental illnesses, like, really bad ones. That does not excuse murder. Mental illnesses do not ever excuse murder. And anyone who even remotely suggests they might is fucking awful.
What a mess!
Fenris leveled up. Yep. Good job, Fenris. Is it cunning that increases your defense? Defense, yeah. Twister! Everyone's level 7, right? Yeah. Fenris is going to be in the party a lot, so he's going to get a lot of experience. In the first part of the game, Act 1, not as much, because because of reasons, but he'll be rotating out with Carver and Aveline pretty frequently. Like, I'm going to be rotating the warrior. That's kind of one reason I wanted to play a mage, is because I wanted to use more of the warriors and rogues in the party when possible. This fucking guy.
I knew my father would eventually send someone. I was hoping the beasts down here would get to me first.
You came here to die?
You wanted those creatures to kill you. Why?
It's what I deserve. I should be torn apart, forgotten down here, not protected by my father.
I wasn't sent by your father.
Sent me. I've never even met your father.
And here's the reveal. Oh!
He didn't tell you, did he? Is my father.
Yeah, that's why he's protecting him so much.
Tried so hard to keep me, and what I've done, hidden away.
Not hard enough, so it seems.
He's protecting his position.
The magistrate's more worried about keeping his job than doing his job.
Father is a good man. He tried to help, to stop me. But he can't. No one can. That elf girl. She had no right to be so beautiful.
Fucked up.
So perfect. The demons said she needed to be taught a lesson, like all the others.
Schizophrenic.
The circle was supposed to help me, but they lied. They said there were no demons, that I was mad. This isn't my fault.
There's definitely no demons. If you have Anders here, he can check for a demon. Which I think it's stupid that Hawk can't. I guess Hawk has never been trained in the circle, so he wouldn't really know. Why'd you let the girl go?
Leah said you told her to run. Why?
I was crying, and she asked me if I was all right. After everything the demons made me do to her, she was concerned about me. How could I let them destroy something so good, so pure?
That's why you kill them.
Let me get this straight. You torture and murder elven children for being too beautiful.
I didn't want to hurt them. They forced me. The demons don't like it when they cry.
Such fucking monster. Granted, he's got mental issues out the ass, you can tell. But, like, that's no excuse for what he's doing. He's a monster. Like, whether it's his mental conditions or not, he's going to hurt people. And yeah, locking him up will probably fix it, but he has killed a lot of innocent children.
If the Circle suspected a demon at work, they wouldn't risk setting you loose in the city.
No. They lied. I can't stop. I've tried so many times. Please, you have to kill me. There's no other way.
He sees the truth of it. Allow me to grant his wish, if you will not.
Sure.
Any last words before he kills you, Kelda?
Tell my father. I'm sorry.
Fenris does his fisting! That's so fucking metal. Just reaches into his chest with his lyrium, puts his hand... Just think about that. He reaches inside, grabs his heart with his hands, and crushes it. So fucked up. And then they let you fast travel back to the entrance, which is good. Yeah, hug your dad, Leah. Your dad was right.
You saved her. My little girl. I didn't dare hope... Did you find that monster? Is he dead?
Can't get much deader.
We could bring him back as the undead and then kill him again.
No, that's all right. I'd rather he stay dead. I didn't believe an elf could ever get justice in Kirkwall. I speak for all of us when I say that we are in your debt, sir.
Yeah, so many... There's a lot of people... They don't tell you the exact number, but he definitely killed a lot of innocent elven children. And they're just not doing anything about it.
I feel just as bad for those knife-ears as the next
Don't
man,
use a slur.
but ignoring the magistrate's direct orders, that's madness.
Or you're just a shitbag. Asshole. we're gonna go. What do we got? The Bone Pit, Long Way Home, Duty. Yeah, we're gonna go turn enemies among us. No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go turn in the Magistrate mission.
Is brooding a sport in Tevinter? Do they hold competitions? Hand out trophies for the best scowls?
I'm not brooding.
Yes, you are.
Moping, then. You seem like you're a champion at it.
I'm perfectly content at the moment.
Oh, so that's you smiling. Glad you clarified that. I'd never have known.
I fucking love those two. I love the whole party in this game. Yep. Sell. So all junk. I'll buy that. Let's go actually talk to Sam. Nah, let's not do enchanting yet. We'll do enchanting later. Wait, no, I have to turn in a quest. We're going to come back and do some questing after we do our last 2 recruitment missions. One of whom gets us a party member right now. Another one gets us a party member in the Act 2.
Have you seen a dog?
Yeah, you're going to be mad at me.
You dare show your face to me again. If you know you'll leave my city.
Yeah, whatever. I'm going to be more famous than you. Yeah, let's go actually do the first part of Sebastian's quest before we go help Flemeth.
Always some group of thugs around.
Yeah, I know, Fenris. Shut up! Then we're gonna go. Ooh, the gallows look nice. I always like playing this game on PC because I noticed things I didn't notice playing on PS3 a long time ago. I've played this game on PC before a couple times. And it's just so much nicer than on console. Inquisition, it's the same on both, frankly. It looks just as good on PC as it does in console. And frankly, it kind of controls better on console. And with the Veilguard being an action RPG, I actually think I might be picking up the PS5 version to record for you guys. I haven't decided for sure yet, though. Anywho, after we do this mission, we're going to go to Sundermount. And finally, after a year of not doing it, do Mythal's thing and help Mythal. Oh, Redwater Raider. Force. I love that attack. Fenris. Spin to win! The spin to win works much faster in this game. Oh. Fenris just one-shot that guy? Get him. Scythe! Mighty blow! Warriors in this game are actually super fun as well. I just wanted to play mage for you guys. And I am enjoying playing a mage, too. Honestly, makes more sense canonically that Hawk would be a mage. My daughter just let out a big playful yell because she's having fun with mommy. Flint Company Mercenary. Hey guys. As Jacksepticeye, as Bonk would say, get in the ground! I love his Soulsborne playthroughs as Bonk, because that's how I play all Soulsborne games. But instead of Bonk, I go more Cleave, big swords. But I do say a lot now, get in the ground, which I have been under. I remember I was playing, actually, Shadow of the Erdtree. I've been playing on my own, which I thought about playing on the channel for you guys, but I don't really want to play a Soulsborne game blind for you guys. Except for maybe Black Myth Wukong being a Souls-like. That could be fun. but I'm definitely not going to play a Soulsborne blind free, especially one like Elden Ring. I don't know if I'll play many open world games blind for you guys. Veilguard's not going to be open world, but like I'm going to play Inquisition, but that's not blind. But anyway, I've been playing Shadow of the Erdtree, and when I finally beat Rolana, which honestly didn't take me that many attempts, she took me like, I think 8 tries. But when I beat her, I got really excited and went, "Get in the ground!" So Jacksepticeye's rubbing off on me. But yeah, that, Oh yeah, I already got that though. So talk. But yeah, so I'm having a lot of fun with the DLC, and I also am using I'm using Malekith's Black Blade in my right hand, and the Greatsword, the Guts' Dragon Slayer in my left, and I'm power stancing Greatswords. Honestly, that Destined Death, Malekith's Blade, is Ash of War, has been saving my butt through this DLC. Okay, anyway, we are going to Sundermount. So we're going to take Fenris, Isabella, and Anders. Also just want to change the party up some. Oh, we have 2 things to do here. That's perfect. Okay, you 2, I need to level up Isabella. Yeah, there we go. Twin Fangs. Enders. Yeah, let's get your con up a little, buddy. Oh, here we go. Vengeance. Panacea. While this mode is active, nearby allies recover quickly, even in the heat of combat. This mode allows to use 8 allies and regroup. It doesn't have yet. Cannot be used at the same time as Vengeance, and Enders cannot cast any offensive spells for the duration of the effect. Yeah, we definitely want him to have that, because I am the damage mage. He is the... He's the healer. What? Hey, get in the ground! That's fun. It's so much fun. What, Company Carouse? Yeah, no. We are not we're not even a rogue. We're not gonna use that. To be fair though, like the other armors are not restricted based on class, except for like the DLC ones. They're restricted based on stats. But this armor just looks so fucking cool! Alright, elves.
Old Shemlin, your kind are not welcome among the Dalish.
So fun fact, this Dalish clan is the Dalish clan your warden would have been from if you played the Dalish elf origin. Which we did not. Obviously, we played the human noble, so we never met these people. What'd you call me?
What's a Shemlin?
It is the Elven word for human.
It means you're not one of the people, and you should leave now.
Yeah, fuck off, little guy. I know what the Dalish are. I guess we won't be friends.
I'm not expecting tea and cakes. I just need to see someone.
That's some nice armor, though.
Wait, this is the one the Keeper spoke of.
Why did they get the cool armors from Dragon Age Origins?
I thought he'd be an elf.
Enter the camp.
Why do you have the armor of diligence but green?
Cause trouble, and you'll meet our blades, stranger.
Oh, there's the Keeper.
Marathari.
Why are you wearing Anders' clothes from the Awakening DLC?
Andarana Tishan, travelers.
Hi!
Indeed, I am.
Andarana Tishan, I think, just means hi.
Let me look at you.
Okay.
There is a light in your heart, human.
What she says there will actually change depending on how your hawk's disposition is.
Fell to you, child.
So if like you're a sassy hawk, she'll be like, "There's a light in your heart." If you're aggressive, she'll be like, "You need to lighten up." And if you're super nice, she's gonna be like, "You are a kind soul." It's a dull tale.
A dragon fell from the sky, charred some darkspawn, then asked me to bring you this amulet. No big deal.
You are blessed by luck, then. I will pray that Miss Hull watches over your path.
I'm sure she will.
Must be taken to an altar at
Those
the
of you
top
that
the
know.
mountain and given a Dalish rite for the departed. Then return the amulet to me. Do this and your debt will be repaid.
Are you going to teach me this rite for the departed?
I will send my first with you.
Okay.
She will see to it the ritual is done. And when it is complete, I must ask that you take her with you when you go.
That's a little weird.
That seems a little odd.
It is her wish, and I must grant it.
Okay.
You will find Merrill waiting for you on the
A Pokemon?
just up the mountain. Dareth Shira.
I am the 15,000th Let's Player to make the Merrill Pokemon joke. Dalish Longsword? Okay, you got some cool stuff. Yeah, fuck off, Flint Company. Ooh, I need those. I just want to buy all runes. So I'm going to use them with... Okay, we're going to go up here and talk to our new friend. Who is doing the creepy golem stare.
Oh, I didn't hear. You must be the one the Keeper told me about. Anethera.
I'm so sorry. I didn't ask your name. Unless... It's not rude to ask a human their name, is it? I'm Merrill, which you probably knew already. I'm rambling, sorry.
Oh, Merrill. So many people's favorite romance in Dragon Age 2. I will not... I'm gonna rule out Merrill as a romance option, because in Hawk's eyes, I think he would look at Merrill, you'll see why, as like, kind of a kid he needs to look after. Put it that way. She is romanceable. And she is adorable. But I am so conflicted on her as a character. I love her character story, but I'm so conflicted. Personally, like, you'll see. Why do you want to leave your clan?
Why are you leaving the Dalish for Kirkwall?
I have to. Let's leave it at that for now, alright?
Did you do something wrong?
I get the feeling you're in trouble.
It's not like that. Not exactly, anyway. The Keeper and I have disagreements, but it will sort itself out in time.
Okay. Don't be so nervous.
You'll have to work harder than that to offend me. My name's Hawk.
Thank you. I'm afraid I'm not very experienced with your kind. The Keeper said you came from Ferelden. I spent most of my life there. We only came north a few years ago. Have you been in the Free Marches long? Do you like it here?
Could be worse.
I miss the cold and the dirt. Kirkwall's not brown enough for me. But hey, no darkspawn.
Ferelden wasn't that brown. The dirt and muck gave it character. We should go. Your task is for Asher Bellinar. It's not
Interesting
wise
name.
to make her wait.
Yeah, that's kind of the running joke, is that every Dragon Age game gets more and more colorful. And they kind of even reference it here, because Dragon Age 2, even though it is still kind of dark and gritty, still gets more colorful with the aesthetic. And Inquisition, like, it's way more colorful, and it seems like the Veilguard's going to do the same thing. But it's still a dark fantasy, deep down. Like, Dragon Age Inquisition, honestly, like, tone-wise, is probably the darkest Dragon Age game. But aesthetic-wise, it's most colorful. But that's kind of the joke, is that Ferelden is just brown. And so in Inquisition, it's kind of funny when you go to the hinterlands. It's not even really brown, it's super green. Yeah.
Let's get this over with.
But it was kind of the trend to do that kind of aesthetic back when we were, back in the late 2000s, like the dark, gritty fantasy game that everything's brown and tan and beige, and then it's like, oh, let's add some color. Which they do a lot of adding color in these franchises, and I like it better that way. Just because something's a dark fantasy doesn't mean it can't be colorful. As a dark fantasy author, there's a lot of color in my stories. So, like, I describe things with a lot of colorful nature. Something you can only do a couple times. Party of 6! Because Merrill is helping us back there, and here goes Cal, the puppy. Get in the ground! I'm going to say that every time I cast that spell, by the way.
The Keeper didn't mention you were a mage.
I imagine it's difficult to give away something nobody wants.
Hey!
All keepers know a bit of a
asshole!
The stories tell us that all Elven once had the gift. But like so many things, it was lost. It's a keeper's job to remember, to restore what we can.
What about demons?
Can't demons possess Dalish mages?
It can happen. And when it does, the clan must hunt and kill their own keeper.
That's fucked up. What about Templars?
Does the Chantry know about the Dalish mages?
Oh, they know. Keeper Marathari told me that was one of the reasons we never camped too long in one place. They usually won't pursue us if we stay away from the cities and towns and keep moving.
Fair enough.
You don't know how good you've got it.
Right?
The clan is now in more danger, having lost our Hala.
Yet you risk the city's danger.
If you go to Kirkwall, you'll be an apostate in a city full of Templars.
I know, but if I don't go to Kirkwall, I'll be alone. A solitary elf is easy prey for anyone.
That's fair.
In the city, I can get lost in the crowd.
True. Nice work.
Please, keep turning skeletons into toads for us.
But I never... Right, not literally. Happy to help. I've done a little fighting before, but it was always alone.
Mm-hmm.
I'll try not to hit anyone. On our side, I mean. I'm babbling again. Let's go.
She's very cute. Despite my issues with Merrill, which we will talk about later when they pop up. And my conflicts in my own brain about her. We'll figure it out. You get it. Ah! Why are there so many zombies on this mountain? Why is this mountain full of dead things? Why is this mountain full of dead things? Fenris. Uh-oh, did my daughter fell down. It's okay, my partner's daughter. Oh shit, Anders! Do a healy wheelie. Hawk, you are getting your shit wrecked. Good job, Fenris. You should be... I mean, you're not a tank. Carver's a lot tankier than you. I brought this party because I wanted to bring Fenris and Anders to meet Merrill, and I brought Isabella because I needed another frontliner. And I didn't need a rogue here. I don't need a rogue here. Oh.
So the Keeper finally found someone to take you from here.
Yes.
Then finish your task quickly, human. We cannot be rid of this one too soon.
Oof.
Isn't Dalish camaraderie delightful?
Oh, right?
I have made my choice. And I will save our clan whatever you think.
A nice mountain you got?
Sundermount seems very mountainous today, doesn't it? Lots of rock and hillside.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Let's go. We should hurry.
Seems like she's doing something her clan does not approve of. Wonder what that is.
I'm sorry. You're not really seeing the Dalish at their best. We're good people that look out for each other. Just not today, apparently.
They seem so friendly.
But the Dalish are delightful. I was just thinking of inviting the whole clan over for tea.
I'm sure they'd never accept an... Oh. Right. Sarcasm. Even if my people don't appreciate my efforts, I must see this through. Let's go. Ashabelana isn't known for her patience.
Fair. I can't even equip things to her because she's not technically in the party. Oh, right, more dungeon. And spiders! It'd be funny if it wasn't so predictable. This game is very lucky that I like its combat. Because sometimes this shit gets tedious. All dead, right? Okay. Spiders. Got it. Rocks! Okay. Moving through a dungeon we're gonna see 5 million times this playthrough. Yeah, that's one thing. Once we get through Dragon Age 2, I love this game, and I'm going to enjoy the things I enjoy about it as we go through it. But I'm going to complain about the things that suck, like the recycled maps. That's my biggest complaint with this game, and you're going to hear me bitch about it a lot, the recycled maps. I will make jokes about it, I will complain, but I still love this game's story, so we're going to get through it. And I also think experiencing this game's story is integral to experiencing the entire Dragon Age saga. So, I would never recommend playing through the Dragon Age games without playing through Dragon Age 2. Like, definitely not. So, I've seen some people like do full Let's Plays of the Dragon Age games and completely skip Dragon Age 2. It's like, why would you do that? Why would you skip Dragon Age 2? Because, yeah, it's the worst of the three, but it's still a good game, and it still has a lot of narrative points that are very important to experience to get the full story. Barrier. A barrier. How are we going to break through this, Merrill?
The way forward. One moment.
Okay, how are you going to do that? That's blood magic. Oh.
Blood magic? Foolish. Very foolish.
Yes, it was blood magic, but I know what I'm doing. The spirit helped us, didn't it?
The demon.
Call it what it is. You summoned a demon.
Demons are just spirits, like honor or joy. It's not their fault they are what they are.
Her and Solus would agree.
Ignore the tiger. Not its fault that it's going to eat you. Sound advice.
That's a fair point, Fenris.
Overhead. Restless things prowl the heights. In the days of Arlathan, the elders came here to sleep. Euthanara. The endless dream, they called it. But they don't sleep peacefully anymore.
Yeah. Merrill is a blood mage. I don't agree with blood magic. Because at the end of the day, yes, it's people are like, oh, blood magic's just a tool. Being possessed by a demon is objectively a bad thing in the Dragon Age world. And I am pro-mage. I'm team mage all the way, pro-mage. But being possessed by a demon is objectively a bad thing. blood magic can only be done if you have made a deal with a demon. So essentially, Merrill, we were talking about if they were all D&D classes, right? Merrill is a druid warlock. She has made a deal with a demon to gain blood magic. And there's no middle ground here. There is no like, oh, well, maybe. No, she is a blood mage. She made a deal with a demon. Demons are, and she has a somewhat point, demons are just spirits. It's not their fault they are what they are. Yes, but demons are the corrupted and bad ones who are trying to hurt people in the mortal realm. Objectively, demons are bad. So yeah, Merrill making bad decisions right now. We get into her reasoning a little bit later, and it's a little bit understandable. We'll get into that when we get into it. But as of right now, from Hawke's perspective, especially being a mage himself, being an apostate himself, she's being fucking reckless and stupid. But she's cute, and that's part of, like, some people would be like, shove her away, get her out of here. But I think for Hawke, he's like, I need to teach this girl that she's being an idiot and help her realize that she's being fucking stupid. A mushroom! Mushrooms! A shortcut to mushrooms. The altar. Arcane Horror. Winter's Grasp. Scythe him. Mighty Blow. Twister. Kill that motherfucker now. Good. Whoo! That made this fight so much easier. That motherfucker is the reason this fight is somewhat even remotely challenging. It's weird I haven't played this game in so long, but I remember the encounters in this game more than Dragon Age Origins. Which leads me into a confession. For a while, this was my favorite Dragon Age game. Before Inquisition came out, basically. I didn't care what people said about Dragon Age 2. I played the fuck out of it when it first came out. But I think looking back on it, it was mostly because I hated Dragon Age Origins gameplay. And I loved Dragon Age 2's. And story-wise, I really like Dragon Age 2's story. I still do. I've always liked Dragon Age 2's story. But at the end of the day, Dragon Age Origins is a better story than Dragon Age 2. And I've said this before on the channel, whatever, repeating myself. Dragon Age 2 has better written characters than Dragon Age Origins. With the exception of maybe Alistair and Morrigan, but yeah. And Leliana later. Dragon Age Inquisition is the best of both worlds, and my favorite Dragon Age game. At least, I don't know, after replaying Origins might be still my favorite one. We'll see. I am on hard, right? Get on the Hawk. But, yeah, like, Dragon Age 2 was my favorite Dragon Age game before Inquisition came out, because I really enjoyed the combat. And I was like, well, I would love Dragon Age Origins more if it had Dragon Age 2's combat. I think I've said that to people before. But then when Inquisition came out, I'm like, this is a good best of both worlds scenario. And I kind of stopped playing Dragon Age 2 and started playing Inquisition more and more. Inquisition's definitely the one I've played the most, followed by 2, and followed by Origins, but I think the Veilguard will have my favorite combat, because the Veilguard's combat looks so fucking fun. Because I like action games.
I think it's safe now. Place the amulet.
Like, I love real-time with pause, too, but the reason I like Dragon Age 2 better than Dragon Age Origins combat-wise is because it's action real-time with pause, and it's closer to an action RPG than a CRPG. Like what we would consider a CRPG. And Dragon Age Inquisition is kind of a middle ground. Dragon Age Origins is old school CRPG. And I think Dragon Age Veilguard is going full action RPG, which I am totally cool with, because it's kind of going to make me think of Mass Effect. But anyway, I'm so excited for Dragon Age the Veilguard, and it's going to occupy my attention forever. And Dragon Age 2 is definitely also. Also, I love how my Dragon Age the Veilguard gameplay reaction video mostly likes, like 80-something% likes, but it's gotten some dislikes just from people who are mad that I liked the gameplay. Go fuck yourselves. You just want other people to be mad. Yeah.
Friend of yours?
Definitely a witch.
Speak the word as if it
Yeah,
is
she was in the amulet.
meant for spending.
You don't know me.
Oh, I know you're dying.
Damn.
One of
I will say, I love Flemeth's redesign. It looks great.
right. Do you know who I am?
If she looked like that in Origins, I would have been like, you're important.
I know only a little.
Then stand. The people bend their knee too quickly. So refreshing to see someone who keeps their end of a bargain. I half expected my amulet to end up in a merchant's pocket.
Couldn't sell it.
No one wanted to buy it. Maybe because it had a witch inside.
Just a piece. A small piece. But it was all mine.
So it was just a little piece of Flemeth's soul.
Should the inevitable occur, and if I know my Morrigan, it already has.
Fenris?
You are no simple witch.
Figure that out yourself, did you?
I have seen powerful mages, spirits, and abominations, but you are none of those things. What are you?
Such a choice. The chains are broken, but are
Oh,
you
shit.
truly free?
You see a great deal.
I am a fly in the ointment. I am a whisper in the shadows. I am also an old woman. More than that, you need not know.
I know what she is, and this is my first time replaying Dragon Age 2 in a long time, and these moments are hitting me, and I'm just like, If you've played Inquisition and you know who she is, like that Fenris being like, I've seen this, what are you? I'm like, oh boy, if you only knew. Who's Morrigan?
Is that someone I should know?
She's a girl who thinks she knows what is what better than I or anyone.
That's fucking true.
And why not? I raised her to be as she is. I cannot expect her to be less.
I'm not sure whether she's your daughter or your enemy.
Neither is she.
Why not come yourself?
Why did you need me to bring you here?
Because I had an appointment to keep.
Yes, you did, with the warden who kicked your ass.
You smuggled me here quite nicely.
It does make sense how the warden was able to kill Flemeth, though, if she split herself into two pieces. That wasn't her at full power we fought in Dragon Age Origins, like, not by any means. We beat her, but we didn't beat her at full power. Not even close.
I don't understand. Are you some kind of vision?
Must I be in only one place? Bodies are such limiting things. I am but a fragment cast adrift from the whole, a bit of flotsam to cling to in the storm.
What do you mean by that?
Fragment?
You do not need to understand, child. Know only that you may have saved my life, just as I once saved yours. And even trade, I think.
Yeah, this mission's very important. It doesn't factor in again in Dragon Age 2, but it does in Inquisition. And I like how Front's like, you don't need to know, child. You're not the Inquisitor. Which is funny, because we'll get into that like towards the end of the game. Hawk could have been the Inquisitor, if things were different. So what now?
You have plans, I take it.
Destiny awaits us both, dear boy. We have much to do.
Oh, we do?
Before I go, a word of advice. We stand upon the precipice of change. The world fears the inevitable plummet into the abyss.
It's not ominous at all.
Watch for that moment, and when it comes, do not hesitate to leap. It is only when you fall that you learn whether you can fly.
Cheap advice. Cheap advice from a dragon.
We all have our challenges. As for you,
She's so much more than a dragon.
no path is darker than when your eyes are shut.
Maceranus Ashabelana.
Now the time has come for me to leave. You have my thanks
So fun fact.
and my sympathy.
For those of you who have been watching my Realms of Alabar series and know that Tiamat exists in my homebrew world and my book world, my version of Tiamat I heavily inspired off of Flemeth. Heavily. I almost have enough money to go to the Deep Roads. Because I like the Faerun version of Tiamat, but she's just a basic ass evil dragon. Like, she's just evil for the sake of being evil. I've never liked that in villains. Just evil because I'm evil. Mwah! I like when villains have motive for why they do things. So, once my books do come out, my Realms of Alabar books, don't expect any just, like, evil for the sake of evil villains. But then how do you have evil gods? I have evil gods. But they have their reasons.
Your debt is paid in full. It isn't too late to change your mind, Dalish.
Dareth Shiral, Keeper. I'm ready. Let's depart.
Okay.
Elganar. Is this really where the elves live?
Yes, this is it.
If you think this is bad, you should see where I live.
Ah, fair. You live in fucking Darktown.
I didn't think it would be so...
You're like the only person in Darktown with a house.
I've never seen so many people in one place before. It seems so lonely.
Think of it as an adventure.
Working your way up will be fun. Alright, that was a lie. It won't be fun.
I fucking love Hawk.
Adventurer I am. Barely set out and I'm already daunted. Thank you for everything. For all your help. Will you come visit me? Not now, of course. But maybe later. I could use a friend.
Even if I, like, have my problems with Merrill, she is just... And I think she's super young, too. I don't remember canonically how old she is, but I think I mixed her and Tally for Mass Effect up. I thought Tally was, like, 19. I think it's actually Merrill who's, like, 19 years old, like the same age as Bethany and Carver. And it's Tally who's in her 20s. I think I got those mixed up. They're very similar, but only on the surface level. Merrill and Tally are very different deep down. But I think Hawk... Oh, I just thought of this. This is going to be canon for our Hawk. When he looks at Merrill, he sees not a replacement, but someone kind of similar to Bethany. She's very sweet, very nice, very naive, young kid with no one to look after her. Oh no! Yeah, definitely no romance here. I'm saying this now. Hawk will not romance Merrill. When he looks at Merrill, he's gonna be reminded of his little sister Bethany.
Of course. But only because you used that "you kicked my puppy" voice.
Thank you. Oh, I'm thanking you too much, aren't I? I mean it, though.
I mean, Bethany and Merrill are very different characters, but I think Hawk is gonna look at her and go, well, shit. Okay, we're changing the party up now. Completely. Carver, Aveline, Merrill.
I would like to know more about being a guard, Aveline.
Oh, immediately.
I don't think that's the job for you.
I know, but it might help me not get caught.
You probably shouldn't have said that part.
Why?
Just... never mind.
Fenris got mad at me for being nice to Aveline. Oh, Carver's... Oh, I got the glitch again. Okay. Twister. Dalish Pariah. Blood of the First. Wounds of the Past. Snare, Stone's Throw. For right now, we're going to focus her on being a Tempest Mage. She can't even learn Heal. That's the crazy thing. She can't learn Creation Magic. Like, Hawk has all these different mage ones. She can't learn. Entropy. Let's see. What's it? Hex of Torment. Horror. Misdirection Hex. Requires Horror. Yeah, we're going to make her more of our... She's going to be our, like, Debilitator Mage. He's going to be our DPS, and Anders is going to be our healer. Let's talk to her first.
I am sorry for your loss, mistress. But I can offer your son mercy only if he turns himself in.
I'm trying to find him.
Oh,
but...
she has Dalish tattoos.
The Templars cannot tolerate apostates.
This will be Mother if we're not careful.
Oh shit, that's a good point, Carver. You know what? Good point, Carver. At the end of this Let's Play, I kind of want to have a compilation of all the times I say, "Shut up, Carver." Your son's an apostate?
I'm guessing that Templar wasn't here to offer your son his good wishes.
I am Ariane. My boy, Fenrir. He's all I have. All my family. When I learned he had magic, I could not bear to send him to the Circle.
Yeah.
But his connection to the Fade, it gives him nightmares. Dreams of demons speaking in his mind. I would rather lose him to the Circle than to himself.
Ooh, that's fucked up. Are you Dalish?
Those look like Dalish tattoos. Why do you live in the city?
I was born to the Dalish, but came to Kirkwall for a time and dallied with a human merchant, Vincento. When I found I was with child, neither Vincento nor my tribe wished the burden of an elf-blooded human infant.
Ooh.
I raised Fenrir myself, here in the alienage.
It's kind of weird in the Dragon Age world. Half-elves don't look like half-elves like you'd expect. They don't have pointed ears or anything. They're just humans with elf blood. It's weird. And I guess we can kind of talk about it now. Alistair's half-elven. Yeah, the girl we thought was his sister in Dragon Age Origins. Not his sister. His mom is not who he thinks it is. Tell me about the nightmares.
What kind of dreams is he having?
He dreams of demons, calling to him,
Ew.
pulling him into their world. Every day, it grows harder to wake him.
That's fucked up.
That is why I turned to the Circle. They are the only ones that can protect a mage from his own powers.
Abominations are always so awkward at family reunions.
No, please, you must find him before the demons finish their work. He must be brought to safety.
Okay.
If you won't do it for Fenrir, do it for Kirkwall. The Templars say a lad like my son is a danger to the whole city if left untrained.
I'll help.
I'll bring your son back to safety, I promise.
I don't know where Fenrir is gone, but there are 2 places you might start your search.
Okay.
Sir Thrask has been looking for him. If you speak to him in the gallows, he'll be able to tell you what ground he's already covered. And Fenrir's father, Vincento, recently returned from Antiva. He's a merchant in the Lowtown Bazaar. Fenrir might have sought him out.
Okay.
I will not leave you fearful for a moment longer than necessary.
He ought to have his own life. Out from the shackles of the Circle.
We'll see.
Everyone should.
The boy sounds one breath away from becoming an abomination. Let's get to him. Fast.
I kind
It has been
of want to bring Fenris for this one.
It's almost a relief to finally confront this openly.
I kind of want to bring Fenris for this one, so maybe we'll do a different quest first. Merrill. And Teven Merrill. Okay. Bruce level up. Oh yeah, that's the one I like having on her anyway. Cool. But we're gonna go to Merrill's house and talk to her first. And then we're gonna... Oh, we're gonna end the episode after that, but...
I didn't think you'd come.
We were just hanging out,
I'll
Merrill.
find something relatively clean for you to sit on.
Relatively clean. I mean, we live in Lowtown, too. It's probably not much worse than our house. Honestly, this looks nicer than our house.
To drink, I have water.
Hawk, you can't talk shit! Gamlen's house is... This is nicer than Gamlen's house.
It's cozy. And your furry friends are
The only reason you don't have rats is because your dog kills them.
Rats back. I thought I'd found all their holes. I wanted to thank you for bringing me here, but I'm making a mess of it.
No. You're welcome.
If this is what you wanted, then I'm glad I could be of service.
I can't say that I like Kirkwall, but I'm glad to be here. I haven't exactly had many friends. Not even among my own clan. This is...
She is very autism-coded.
It won't take long before you're the most popular girl in the alienage.
Mythol, I hope not. I'd managed to say something stupid in front of everyone and embarrass myself. Thank you for coming to visit me, Hawk. It means a lot to me.
Okay. Do you have anything more to say?
And a dread wolf. Why is my house always such a mess?
Don't speak his name.
It's clean sometimes, I swear.
We don't talk about him. Okay, we're going to go back to our house. And then we're going to end the episode. So, and in the episode, thanks so much for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like down below. Subscribe if you haven't already. It really helps me out and helps the channel grow. Yeah, and I'll see you guys on the next one.